Steph Curry has had MVP seasons, broken NBA records, and carried his team when no one thought he could. But not all of his best years are the ones you think. Some of his most legendary seasons flew under the radar, and others completely redefined the game. Today, we're ranking all Steph Curry seasons, and stay till the end, because number 1 is absolutely insane. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe. 16, 2011 to 12, the injury woes. This was Curry's 3rd season, and it was a frustrating one. He played in only 26 games because of recurring ankle injuries that required surgery. When he was on the floor, he averaged 14.7 points, 5.3 assists, and still shot 45.5% from 3. Proof his shooting touch never left him. At the time, there were whispers that Curry might never stay healthy long enough to become a true star. But in hindsight, this season may have saved the Warriors' dynasty. Why? Because those injuries led to Golden State signing him to a 4-year, $44 million extension the following summer. An absolute bargain that freed up cap space for Andre Iguodala and other key championship pieces. It was a season to forget in terms of wins, but a turning point in shaping what the Warriors would become. 15, 2019 to 20, the broken hand season. Fresh off 5 straight finals appearances, the Warriors entered 2019 to 20 without Kevin Durant, and then disaster struck. Curry broke his left hand in the 4th game of the season after colliding with Aaron Baines. He missed over 4 months and played just 5 games, averaging 20.8 points in that small sample. Golden State, already without Klay Thompson, finished with the worst record in the NBA at 1550. While the year was a wash competitively, it set up the Warriors to draft James Wiseman with the 2nd pick, a move that would later play a role in reshaping their roster. It was also a reminder of how much the franchise's identity revolved around one player. Without Steph, the magic was gone. 14, 2024 to 25, still cooking at 37. As the 2024 to 25 season unfolds, Curry is showing he's still elite deep into his career. Averaging around 24 to 25 points per game on his signature high efficiency, he remains the centerpiece of the Warriors' offense. His shooting range hasn't faded, and he's still capable of catching fire and deciding games in a few minutes. The team may no longer be a championship favorite, but Steph's leadership and scoring are keeping them competitive. By the end of the 2024 to 25 season, Curry had surpassed 4,000 career made three-pointers, becoming the first player in NBA history to do so. And he continues to extend a record that may never be broken. 13th, 2023 to 24, longevity greatness. At 36 years old, Curry still averaged 26.4 points, 5.1 assists, and shot 40.8% from 3 on more than 11 attempts per game. That's historic longevity. This was also his first full season after breaking the all-time NBA record for career three-pointers, made back in December 2021 at Madison Square Garden. A moment that officially passed Ray Allen and put Steph in a league of his own. By the end of the season, he had over 3,600 career threes, extending a record that may never be broken. The Warriors didn't make a deep playoff run, but Curry's production at this age was proof that greatness doesn't always fade. Sometimes it just evolves. 12th, 2010 to 11, the quiet leap. In just his 2nd season, Curry improved across the board, averaging 18.6 points, 5.8 assists, 3.9 rebounds, and shooting 44.2% from 3. This was the year he became one of the league's most efficient guards, finishing in the top 5 in free throw percentage and among the leaders in three-point accuracy. He also won the NBA Sportsmanship Award, showing maturity beyond his years. The Warriors still missed the playoffs, but Curry's development was steady, the kind of incremental growth that would later explode into superstardom. 11, 2020-21, the solo scoring masterpiece. With Klay Thompson out for a second straight season and no Kevin Durant, the Warriors were supposed to be irrelevant. Instead, Curry delivered one of the most incredible scoring seasons ever, 32.0 points per game, 48.2% shooting, and 42.1% from three. He led the league in scoring, had two 50-point games.
Draymond finds him another three. Got it! 62! 62!
And broke the record for most threes in a calendar month with 96 in April. Defenses trapped him at half court, sent double teams before he even crossed the three-point line, and still, he scored. Golden State didn't make it past the play-in tournament, but Steph's individual brilliance kept them in the fight and reminded everyone that he could still dominate without another superstar. 10th, 2009-10, the rookie year. Steph came into the league with questions about his size and athleticism, but he answered them immediately. Averaging 17.5 points, 5.9 assists, and 4.5 rebounds, he shot 43.7% from three and made the all-rookie first team. Late in the season, he dropped 42 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists on Portland, showing flashes of the future MVP. While the Warriors were far from contenders, this was the first chapter in a legendary career. 9. 2012-13, the first great shooter season. After years of ankle trouble, Steph finally played 78 games, and he changed the record books, averaging 22.9 points, 6.9 assists, and shooting 45.3% from deep. He broke Ray Allen's single-season record with 272 made threes. In the playoffs, he lit up Denver with 22 points in one quarter in Game 4, then pushed the eventual Western Conference champion Spurs in a tough series. This was the year the basketball world realized Curry wasn't just a shooter, he was a revolution in motion. 8. 2013-14, the assist leader Curry kept leveling up, averaging 24 points, a career-high 8.5 assists, and 4.3 rebounds while hitting 42% from deep. He made his first All-NBA second team and led the league in total assists. The Warriors lost to the Clippers in a thrilling 7-game first-round series, but Curry's ability to both score and create for others cemented him as one of the league's top point guards. 7. 2017-18, the third ring. Injuries limited him to 51 games, but when he played, he was electric. 26.4 points, 6.1 assists, and 5.1 rebounds on 49.5% shooting and 42.3% from three. In the finals, he set a then record with 9 threes in a single game and averaged over 27 points for the series. Kevin Durant took home Finals MVP, but Steph's offensive gravity remained the foundation of Golden State's dynasty. 6. 2016-17, adjusting to KD. With Durant joining, Curry's scoring dipped to 25.3 points, but he maintained elite efficiency, 46.8% from the field, 41.1% from three. The Warriors went 67-15, then dominated the playoffs, going 16-1. In the finals, Curry averaged 26.8 points, 9.4 assists, and 8 rebounds, proving he could thrive alongside another superstar while still running the show. 5. 2018-19, carrying through chaos. The 2018-19 season was one of the most grueling tests of Curry's career. With Kevin Durant sidelined for much of the playoffs due to a calf injury, and later Klay Thompson tearing his ACL in the finals, Steph was forced to take on the bulk of the scoring load against some of the league's toughest defenses. During the regular season, he averaged 27.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 5.3 assists, shooting 47.2% from the field and a scorching 43.7% from 3. But it was the Western Conference Finals where he truly went nuclear, averaging 36.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 7.3 assists over 4 games, leading to a sweep of the Portland Trail Blazers. Then came the finals against the Toronto Raptors. Even with constant double teams and no Durant or Clay for stretches, Curry delivered one of the gutsiest performances of his career in Game 3. 47 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. While the Warriors ultimately fell short, this season showcased Curry's resilience, his ability to adapt under pressure, and his willingness to fight against stacked odds. 4. 2022-23, the Relentless MVP caliber push. At age 34, Curry proved that time hadn't dulled his edge. If anything, it sharpened it. He averaged 29.4 points, 6.3 assists, and 6.1 rebounds while shooting an incredible 49.3% from the field and 42.7% from 3. His efficiency at this volume of shooting was almost unheard of, especially for a guard in his mid-30s. In the postseason, he delivered one of the greatest single-game performances in NBA history, 50 points in Game 7 against the Sacramento Kings. It wasn't just a playoff career high for Steph, it was the highest scoring Game 7 in NBA history. He drained 7 threes, sliced through the defense for layups, and carried Golden State into the second round almost entirely on his shoulders. By season's end, Curry had surpassed the 3,500 career three-pointers milestone, extending his all-time lead over Ray Allen and James Harden. The gap between him and second place wasn't just growing, it was becoming uncatchable. 3. 2014-15, the breakthrough MVP and first title. This was the season that transformed Steph Curry from an all-star into a global superstar. He averaged 23.8 points, 7.7 assists, 4.3 rebounds, and 2.0 steals, shooting 48.7% from the floor and 44.3% from beyond the arc. The Warriors finished the regular season 67-15, the best record in the league, powered by their new fast-paced, three-point heavy offense. In the playoffs, Curry was relentless. He set a then NBA record with 98 made three-pointers in a single postseason, including game-sealing daggers in critical moments. The Warriors beat LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games to win the franchise's first championship in 40 years. This year didn't just bring an MVP trophy to Curry's shelf, it launched the Steph Curry era, changed the way basketball is played, and turned the Warriors into a dynasty in the making. 2. 2021-22, the Finals MVP season. After years of hearing that he'd never won a Finals MVP, Curry finally silenced the critics. His regular season was rock solid, 25.5 points, 6.3 assists, 5.2 rebounds. But it was in the playoffs, and especially the finals, where he hit another level. Against the Boston Celtics' top-ranked defense, Curry averaged 31.2 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists across 6 games, shooting 48% from the field and 43.7% from deep. His signature moment came in Game 4 in Boston, where he poured in 43 points and 10 rebounds, dragging the Warriors to a series-tying win and seizing momentum. He went on to win his first Finals MVP and also became the inaugural Western Conference Finals MVP. With his 4th championship secured, Curry cemented his legacy as not just the greatest shooter ever, but one of the most complete winners in NBA history. 1. 2015-16, the Unanimous MVP season. This wasn't just Curry's best season, it was arguably the greatest regular season any NBA player has ever had. He became the first unanimous MVP in league history, collecting all 131 first-place votes. His averages were absurd: 30.1 points, 6.7 assists, 5.4 rebounds, and 2.1 steals, while shooting 50.4% from the field, 45.4% from 3, and 90.8% from the line, joining the exclusive 50-40-90 club. Curry shattered his own single-season three-point record by an unimaginable margin, hitting 402 threes, a number that still feels untouchable. The Warriors, fueled by his offensive brilliance, went 73-9, breaking the 1995-96 Bulls record for the best regular season record in history. The highlights were endless. The 37-foot game winner in overtime against Oklahoma City, a string of 30-plus point games that broke modern scoring streak records, and stretches where he seemed to be playing his own version of basketball, pulling up from anywhere and hitting shots that defied logic. Even though the season ended in heartbreak in the finals, 2015-16 remains the gold standard for individual dominance in the modern game. A season where Curry didn't just play basketball, he redefined it. So there you have it. All Steph Curry's season ranked from worst to best, from setting shooting records to carrying teams that had no business competing. Every one of these years tells a different story about what makes Steph so special. But now it's your turn. Drop your favorite Curry season in the comments and tell me why. Was it the record-breaking year, the Finals MVP, or one of those seasons where he carried the team all by himself? We want to know which one had you shaking your head in disbelief. And let's not forget, we're talking about a player with 4 NBA championships, 2 MVP awards, including the only unanimous MVP in history, a Finals MVP, 2 scoring titles, and more three-pointers than anyone who's ever touched a basketball. His resume is already legendary. At 37, Steph is still breaking ankles, breaking records, and breaking expectations. He's aging like fine wine, and with the way he's playing right now, people are already wondering, where will the 2025-26 season rank on this list when it's all said and done? Don't forget to subscribe.